You gotta use your brain. I'm gonna make this one quick and you'll tell me how you thought it was. However, I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to give this over, so pay more attention than you usually do.
No, I'm not saying that they don't usually pay attention. I'm just saying to pay more attention.
Okay, so I think the general storyline of this week's Torah portion is pretty popular. Yaakov, the third of the three forefathers, flees from his brother Esav, who is plotting to kill him. He runs to a place called Haran and becomes an extremely wealthy individual. You want to call him a millionaire, you want to call him a billionaire. It wasn't exactly cash. It was sheep. He worked mainly with sheep, and he was paid with sheep. With his sheep, he purchased servant boys, servant girls, camels. He bought whatever he needed with his sheep. And he left Haran a wealthy man with an entire empire built up from all of his sheep. Sheep represent what in Hasidic terminology is referred to with the Hebrew word bittul, a service of God, which is not about you. It's only about God. And such an attitude sounds great, but sounds also very impractical for making a living, right? Well, Yaakov shows us. He dealt with sheep to remind him of this selflessness. That when we're dealing with the physical world, in whatever we have to deal with, let's not get caught up in us, but let's keep focused on who we're really working for. And that doesn't mean to just be high on God and deal with the world absent-mindedly, because that's not going to get us far either, and that's not what God wants. Yaakov didn't just keep the sheep, but he used the sheep to purchase many other things. He built himself an empire. We also have to apply ourselves in the world. We can't just walk around like sheep. But when we apply ourselves, the base and center of it all is God. And like this, we make God more comfortable in this physical universe, which is exactly where God wants to be, living here with us, souls and bodies. And the revelation of this is Mashiach, which is imminent. So get in Mashiach mode. Even if you feel like a sheep, do a mitzvah, whether you understand it or not. The action itself is so valuable. And, I mean, you wouldn't feel like a sheep doing an act of kindness. So that's definitely a place to start. I'm sure you already do many, but even more. And increase in joy in your life. Even if you don't feel like smiling, smile.